people, I'm so happy to be on your screens once again. I welcome you all to SDM Showbiz, currently happening at Aladdin Turkish Restaurant, and my name is Shika Abrahams. This show is designed to bring you more juicy entertainment stories happening in our entertainment industry. For more information, follow us on our social media platforms, on our website sdmnewsonline.com, and on Twitter at sdmgh, and also on our YouTube channel sdmgh TV. This show is sponsored by Aladdin Turkish Restaurant, and they are located on the Titano Road, adjacent to the police station, and also Nalis Clothing. Before I continue with this show, I'd like to take a quick commercial, but when I come back, we begin with our discussion. Stay with me.
Welcome to Aladdin Turkish Restaurant. We do Turkish starters, we do jollof rice, fried rice, we do pizza, we have shawarma, and then we have natural juice and then ice cream. We do delivery services, and we are located at Esano, adjacent to the police station.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. If you just join us, you're welcome to SDM Showbiz, and my name is Akushika Abrahams. I have with me here Jason and Nina, and they are going to help me discuss our trending issues happening in the entertainment industry now. I welcome you all to my show. How are you all doing?
Thank you, we are fine, thank you.
But Jason, how are you doing?
Not really good. Not really good.
But you'll be fine by the end of our show.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So our first trending issue we are discussing is our own father, Ego White. He said recently in an interview that he was addicted to masturbation. So it really came as a surprise to a lot of us, because looking at how he is, his personality and all that, we never thought that he would even be engaged in such. So what do you think about it? I'll begin with you, Nina.
It actually came as a surprise, a shock, and then it's still surprising, but it doesn't mean no one can do something strange. It isn't strange, it happens. There's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, I think it came with a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard for you to hear from even our own closest to even come to us to tell us that this is what I went through. This is masturbating. They are shy.
Yeah.
They are timid.
It looks like something that is a disgrace, and then
yes, they can't come out to tell us that I was one. No, I'm a common fairy. Do you get it? But here lies the case. They've come. He has actually gathered all the confidence. How bold he is. Like, he's a legend. We respect him.
Yeah,
we've always believed in him in this movie industry. He's a good writer, and it's good he spoke to us about this, but there's nothing wrong with it. I am so okay. He came out to speak to us like that, and perfectly. We really appreciate him. He's putting us on the right track.
Yeah.
Fine, maybe Jason has something to say.
Yeah, Jason, what do you think about, since you are a man, maybe you can give us, more reasons why he did that, because he started that at a tender age, I think at the age of 19. So as a young guy coming up at the age of 19, why should he be
Is it
take up
19 or
It's
17?
actually 17.
17, yeah,
17 years.
sorry.
Right.
So why should a young guy coming up, why should he take such thing upon himself?
I think
like to
I
engage?
think it's just an influence, because at that age he might be having friends that doing this women thing, girlfriend, lovers, this relationship kind. But maybe where he find himself in terms of family relating, maybe they don't allow him to do certain things, or they don't give him access to so many things. So maybe what he can do to himself to make happy, or to at least rating himself as those
Wow.
rating himself as those friends out there, like, is to go beyond that, and offer this kind of masturbation thing. And masturbation, one way or the other, in this modern world, or in this modern country that we find ourselves, as Ghanaians, we don't tolerate that.
Yeah.
But if he were to be in Europe, this thing is normal. But in Africa here, our side here, it isn't normal. So I would say that I don't see anything big deal about it. I mean, just that he being confident, coming out to say that, hey guys, stop this and that. Maybe as he was doing that, he also faces some kind of challenges that maybe he couldn't come out with, but rather he came out with the act.
But do you think that
Yeah.
at that his age, he wasn't maybe exposed to
Yeah,
girls, and then I think he was that
You know,
polycot type.
sometimes
So
that is why we got to realize that it was at the age of 17, and then he's a teenager.
yeah.
So there are a lot of peer pressure around.
Yeah.
It could be considered as one of the factors that led him to that. Yes, or sometimes nobody has influenced you, but you don't have anyone close. As you are a teenager, and then this
And then maybe
emotional changes.
shy approaching girls.
You see,
so.
it comes in, and then surprisingly ended at the age of 21.
And I think he was still a
And-
virgin. He hasn't had
you
any
see,
intercourse with
What,
any
what, no,
women.
no.
Because- Yeah,
When,
so-
when we are saying virgin, what is the difference between someone being masturbating, releasing, meeting, yeah, kind of saying, no, hoba.
Yeah, he releases
Yeah, no, hoba.
semen.
So it's the same thing. What is
Meaning,
virgin?
but
his virginity or what?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
so
He,
It
he's
was,
done that.
something. It was for a short period of time to,
Yeah.
like from 17 to 21.
So
And then-
when you are taking this thing to that angle that Ohu or Banana or at the age of 23, 23 years and no breaking the virginity, I don't buy that. Because already you are practicing to release to feel how it is. Because it's the same thing when you penetrate. Yeah, when you are doing it, you can't just
But in this case, he
penetrate.
didn't penetrate.
He didn't.
No, no,
so
no.
let me-
It's the same
So we
thing.
can
And
say
I'm
that
saying that.
Okay, but
Okay,
he's
can
a
say
guy.
it's partial,
Let us
yeah.
Yeah,
understand.
and I'm saying that when you penetrating, when you are penetrating, at least you would come up and down, you press up for several minutes. So it's the same as the masturbation. You can't just put oil or soap and remove your thing and put it in your hand, rub it. It also takes some minutes, some hours for
Yeah.
you to release. And
Even does not mean that even when you do that at that time that you aren't a virgin any longer.
yes,
You aren't.
you aren't, because it has come out. A virgin is someone that thing hasn't come out yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, because when that feelings come and you are a virgin, you feel extraordinary. But he has tried doing this masturbating before extending it to a woman. So it's nothing new. It's not it. What is the difference? What are the feelings? No, I just don't get it when you say virgin.
But
He
as a
can't be
guy,
virgin.
what will even prompt you to even engage in masturbation?
And
Seeing that there are lots of ladies around and-
as Nina said, maybe peer pressure and maybe the way he was brought up he was not given much
Maybe he wasn't exposed
yeah
too much.
much exposure to those. Maybe, hey friends, you should go here, we should visit here. No, you see, and the way he is smart too, I don't think the family did that, or the parents allowed him to
Okay, so
have access to those
this
things.
boils down to sex education in our homes and in our schools, because I'm sure if he was taught about, like if he was talking about sex education and all that, he would have a fair idea about it, and then he will not be. So what do you think about
we have at that age, everybody has we've all passed
Through
that
that
age.
stage, yeah.
And then Jason is a guy, and I know he will understand this better. He is a guy, and then he goes through this. At the age of 70, despite you are educated, we have aswarding people. We have guys who. Okay, let me try and see.
Yeah.
Let me try and see
Then
what
it will
will
land
happen.
you to something
And
that-
there are so many implications that comes after that.
No, it's better to involve yourself like into this kind of risk factor.
Maybe in case you want to explore. You want to explore much and see what.
If you don't
Yes,
try,
right.
how would you know?
No, that
So
is why the aswarding comes
he
in.
came out, he tried, and he came out with, oh, guys, do you know something? I tried this and it didn't help me. So if you really want to say something or have something good to say in future, you need to try so many means.
Why can't we listen? Like, obedience is better than to sacrifice. Don't do this, and then you go.
I think most of our schools and our parents need to sit we the children down.
Oh, yeah, so I think by that
talk
time
about
he's in a
that
senior
with
high
us.
school.
Yeah. So I think if he had a fair idea about sex education, what masturbation and those things are
Oh,
all
but
about.
I think masturbating is better than you being those kind of gay
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Do you think with this that he has come out to say it's going to tarnish his image or
Not at all.
Actually, no. You being both coming out. I mean, I
a lot of younger ones coming up are looking up to him.
No,
So
me-
He's a legend.
Yeah, he
so
is.
for me to even hear that this man did something like that, I'll be like, hey, so
Are
No,
you
no, no.
okay? It doesn't mean that was in his past, and he has gathered the courage to come and tell
and
you.
say.
This is, you actually need to look at his future, not what he actually passed through.
Thank you.
No.
So his past.
You know,
It doesn't really count.
it
Yeah.
doesn't count at all. So it's a very good thing that Uncle, he's a very good writer. Most people in the movie industry still look up to you, no
Yeah.
matter what happened. Always remember that was in the past. You're actually looking at the present and the
Now.
future. Do you get it? So you're looking at what he's doing now, the impact he's making. Don't look at what he has done. Don't look, what if he never came out to tell us that? Nobody will
Yeah,
And
we
what,
have
what, and what even if he came out to tell you that, or to tell the world that, I'm still doing it?
Well,
What
we
do
don't.
you do?
It's his private life.
Yes.
What matters is that you seeing what he's doing to influence the nation. No, it's true. But in case he does it and then he doesn't do anything good for the nation, for the people in the movie industry,
That is where you might
he
have
becomes
something to
useless.
say, yes.
Exactly. So you realize, okay, he's doing it. He has done it, and then he's making a great impact in people.
Even if he's doing it, I support you. Go ahead, do it more.
Okay, well, we love you wherever you are.
Let's talk about his, wedding night, or let's talk about his
okay.
honeymoon. He said he hasn't, had sex before. So on that his first night, he said he didn't do it. So it was so pathetic. So as a lady, when we are getting married, we are so happy. Like on our first night, it's going to be, chair and all that. So and as a lady, when that happened to her during her wedding night, as a lady, like how would you feel? That
Okay.
the man that you are going to marry can't even, satisfy you well.
Okay, that is when the lady is also too much exposed outside before coming into the marriage. Do you get it? It's your first honeymoon. Don't expect whatever you expect, whatever that comes your way. But when you are too exposed, like you are magaga outside, and then that day you are there. Now things are not moving on well. Excuse
But
me.
if you are exposed and then your husband is not, you are the one can teach,
That is why I said if you are exposed. But that day, fine. I don't know whether the woman was exposed. She wasn't exposed. But how would I
But
feel?
because he's saying that it was pathetic, it means that they were both,
It
lost.
doesn't, that isn't the end of the marriage. No. As time goes on, we learn each and every day. Even if that day was that day could be the first time. The next day could be somewhere else. Now the wife would think,
But
hey,
they've
this was
moved on, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they are doing well. So I think you should ask Jason what he meant by that night being pathetic.
Pathetic.
Like,
Because I think he didn't perform well. So
Yes.
he was lost. He didn't know how to go about it because
They
he
rather
had
you-
no idea.
He didn't mean to explain into details what happened, but rather just came out with being pathetic in performance, sexual performance, right? And I love that. Maybe on that very night, maybe the woman was expecting too much, and he himself was expecting much strength, but because of those kind of masturbating thing, he couldn't perform. And maybe the woman wouldn't enjoy at that moment. Then maybe at times, maybe they've moved on. How many years now?
like he got married at the age of 29.
You see, so maybe they've moved on. If maybe they are having these challenges or these issues at their home, then that is where I would say maybe the masturbating thing has really affected Uncle Ebo.
But he stopped before he got
Yeah,
married.
he
So
has
I
He
think
is saying that
21.
no one knows that.
Okay,
And
but-
no one knows what is going on at home with the family. No one knows. But I would say masturbating thing, one way or the other, me, I will never masturbate. Yeah. Me poor bar, me. So I didn't know me park masturbate.
This is
But you know,
let me tell
but you know, some
let me tell Uncle Ebo White started masturbating at the age of 17. I think I also started meeting a woman at the age of 17. Do you get it? Oh no, what shall I say? You should know this. Entina, Ebano in Pima Bra, and Bema know they are very good. Yeah, cause me shall say and I know my way out. I know how to make a woman feel. Right? Ain't easy when you come into my life, my sexual life. I don't joke with it. Yes.
This is not the time.
Yeah, I don't joke with that. Ain't Uncle Ebo White maybe the way I start anything and affect me, but media it will never affect me because I will never do that masturbating thing. Into he chooses the wrong side. That's all I would say.
I'm sure by now he's doing so well.
Yeah.
Right? I think if assuming he wasn't doing so well, I believe he would have brought that up again.
No. Why you didn't in Sabin much? You can't say where is a Nifa now?
This is a
Left Nifa. One you didn't in the left hand are directing the papa through.
Oh.
That will be using it right,
Right, exactly.
And no one will come out to say something good.
But his like we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of anything of a past, you guys will never do anything about it. There's nothing against it because it's a past of.
Oh, okay.
But we are glad that at least he is able to share that experience with us, and a lot of us should learn something from his story and then move on. Okay, so moving on to our next story, we're talking about Shatawale and Davido. Shatawale has been based in the US for I think 4 weeks now. Then Shatawale has been spotted driving a Rolls Royce car, but he hasn't said that car is for him. And then few days we saw that Davido has also posted a picture of himself with the same Rolls Royce, saying that he has pampered himself with the 2021 version of the same Rolls Royce. I think Shatawale on Snapchat drew a shade that he's not depending on his father's money.
Okay.
So what do you have to say about? It seems Shatawale is always looking for trouble.
We can't say that.
No. But Davido.
Yeah.
I think Davido
is
started.
doing well.
No,
Yeah.
Davido started first, right?
Yeah.
Started throwing shades at Shatawale, isn't it?
No.
Who does that?
No, he just posted a picture of himself and his car, his new car.
Yes,
He
and
didn't
he,
tag
Yeah.
he didn't tag anybody.
Yeah.
But I know this music industry, Ghana and Nigeria, they are like brothers doing good music and a whole lot of things. So whatever happens here, it's a showbiz, and we need to hype our brand. We need to hype ourselves. So the video also want to come in. We all know Shatawale to be the loudest musician in Ghana here, right?
Yeah.
So the video also want to throw shade so that it will be a conflict between Shatawale and him, so that it will pushes their brand and business. Because I know if Shatawale has
Shatawale said I don't use my father's money to
Yes.
hype.
Oh.
So is he trying to say that the video is depending on his
No.
father's money?
Shatawale is
So far as he hasn't tagged anybody and hasn't mentioned anybody's name, maybe he's doing it for himself and attention.
no, but we all know
that
the video coming up as a musician was supported by
his
the dad.
father, yeah.
And the dad is rich, right?
Yeah.
And we all know Shatawale. Shatawale is coming from a comfortable home.
Yeah,
That
and
they
then
can
he has everything. He did everything by
himself.
Yeah.
So that's the difference between Shatta and the video. You see?
No,
So
but I don't think Shatawale was even supposed to say that.
oh no, he
No.
is. He has every right.
And that is why we have a lot of upcoming ones looking up to him. And then so he wants to say it so that Umbe will say he takes care of himself.
Yes.
Almost everything he does is from his
It's
pocket.
better.
So he will get to a stage he doesn't depend on the father again.
Yeah.
He's doing it for himself and everybody around him. So if I say that my father no longer does it or my father isn't the one doing it, fine. It's a plus. And
It's really a plus because
Yes.
better say one person struggle to come out with those kind of luxurious stuff.
So you
Nah.
can say that the video didn't really suffer for.
No.
Not like Shatawale.
Say kasi yembeka history about life. Yeah, you know Ogika.
Eh,
Shatawale has a lot to say. And
but
I,
Shatawale didn't really tag the video, but
but we all know.
we the fans are
Yes,
trying to say
Yeah.
that
yes.
he's
And
trying
let's say we are
to.
trying to, we all know. When Shatawale posts, we understand.
Yeah.
Or what we cry at yes. Because we love
Like-
Shatawale. Shatawale do baby or chiska. You see those kind of things.
But I'm
we
sure the
don't
video
know.
does the same thing.
Oh,
no?
eh?
Or we've not heard about it.
No.
It,
Because
there are
since
some people that do something
Because
off social
Yeah, maybe
media.
they
and
do
also
it- they do
we
it
can't.
in a private
yeah.
one thing I could remember about the video say author. I know cry say fan and one of the fan people still but was you the fan no just because of certain things or yeah but is it when Shatawale on wasting the time because you the fan car sama or shuma or so now can I right or not right linear should be on your bell on you. You see me
Big up to Shatawale.
this is what we
Yeah.
call celebrate.
Yes.
Yeah, on holding the fans.
No.
Yeah.
So okay, we are moving on.
Yes.
Same with our entertainment industry.
Okay.
One of our upcoming female artists, Sefa. Recently she came out with a song, Ichoko or something like that, with Mr. Drew.
Yes.
That song is nice. She has come out to say that most of our female artists, like they can't come out, because people don't invest in them.
Mhm.
Like they don't get investments. So as a account marshal, they can't even bring their talent out because they know that the perception they have is that if someone wants to invest in them, the person will want to have something to do with them. It's I can't marshal their talent, it's not able to come out. So what do you think about that?
Okay.
That's
When it comes to investment in your talent, I think it's not really necessary. You know what you can do best.
Yeah.
You're not expecting somebody to come and invest in you for you to explore. No. You need to step up your effort. Like you should be doing it first. As time moves, it's all about patience. If you see somebody isn't investing in you, so you wouldn't come out to do whatever you have to do, I think there's a question mark. You should see the and you are saying they are not investing in it. Even if they invest in them, they will have something to do with them. What at all? If a woman
but
wants to have
it's something that has been going around
No, if
for
a woman-
while now.
if
That
a-
if someone wants to help you, the person will want to have something to do with you.
No, if
You know,
you're a
I think
woman-
that's the perception that's in their mind. So it's making them like
you are a woman, I'm a woman, I want to invest in you. Like what?
No, they're talking about as a female, and then maybe the male want to be the male.
So,
you
yeah,
know.
it has-
So she said it's making the male artists excel more than the female artists.
Well, but there are
And I
lots
don't
of
even-
ladies, young and upcoming musicians who are ladies and are
Yeah, like
actually coming.
looking at Efia.
They are
Sister
coming
Efia,
up.
and then
They could
Miss
have
B
a
and the rest.
private investment. Doesn't mean that every investment, no, because nowadays Accra we pay, Ghana we pay. So,
Yeah, everybody makes shit looking for his
you
own.
know, so you should work for yourself. You should stand up for yourself. You should be the proud yes and why. You should stand up and say, even when somebody doesn't invest in me, so start. I can't do it. I can do it by myself. Yes.
But listen, do you think that is what is do you think that's the challenge or the problem most of the female artists are facing?
Whenever you are planning to build a mansion, you should know what is involved. You should know what you go through before you build that mansion,
Yeah.
right? So you coming up saying that you have the talent and I'm a female, I have to move to this one, I have to move because you have this perception that this one will try to cause me harm. And let me tell you something. In the human connectivity, I really want to use the word. We have this kind of spiritual links. Whatever your thought will be, and you always think about it, it becomes your facial outlook. So everywhere you go, someone can also look at your face and say, give you final judgment. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So if I'm getting that, I'll also support you because of what you've thought already. You see, whenever you are coming up, how per se, Wow, talent. Go person or talent, be invest or talent. You should also do something for yourself. Let me tell you, there's this one guy, or what's a man, also a dancer. And do you know something? Na me nim no. One third guy be or Israel. And not the guy in Nama saying me say this guy wants to do this and so on. Me promote guy in man and I'm managing Ghana. Not knowing that guy too was very close to Sean Paul. This our Jamaican dancer. Very close to Sean Paul. You see, and he want me to like build this brand for this guy. But the guy was all over. Anytime he ever she be now junior say memang niska. Meaning say you are not even putting much effort. Someone is want to promote you with his own money, and you always expect something from the person. Now call your bank, what do you think will happen? You see those things. So when they are coming out, they shouldn't have it in mind that I want to gain profit, I want to gain something from Obi and my manager. I said when they be a me be and I said we were expecting more from your manager. No. Allow the manager to do his managerial thing. No the bebana ebe no more try and then move ahead. So you can't just come up and say will be person invest on you also not going to do anything. We know some people they have the talent, they are working
to
support their talent. Because if you don't want to work and you want me to like also maybe I'm Shika and you want me to invest
but even doing music, should I say it's expensive? Doing music
it depends on you the individual.
Good.
Because if you do music and then include videos, every day you want to look nice.
Yeah.
So that niceness, you need to invest. I'm not expecting you need to invest
so
in
they
yourself.
invest in they want people to invest in them.
No.
And it's not everybody. So what Sepa is saying that because and it's mainly for ladies because they are not investing in them.
They said they have that perception, so it has held them back.
Thank God they have that. It's their mindset. It's their mindset. So if you are able to come out, who will not see a good person in hell?
Yeah, that's right.
And moreover, when you are coming out with a project,
if you don't believe in yourself, that's when you want someone to invest in you.
Yes, when you are coming out with a project, now while you don't believe in that project, you still held back and be saying to people that my project will be invested because you don't have a good project. Because who dey enjoy money and yet who dey enjoy money can't cause as do you expect say nipa no dey invest too?
Yeah. Just imagine that I think we have a lot of young and upcoming who abuse words in their songs. You're not expecting can I come and invest in that abusive words?
No.
So it's all about bringing out quality content.
Something quality.
Yeah.
You are good to go.
And then it's all about the female artists. I think they should support each other.
And let me tell you, when you come out with the quality thing, right? No sensible investor will stay back and say, I do a quality, so I have to take advantage of her. No. At least obe take advantage of you, or obe take it time. Ebe some small invest to because one way or the other you've produced a quality thing.
The men are talking, the men are in the house.
Yeah, it's true. Me oba na odin kwase asem ebetu manima as a project. Na me hwe na ho ofe na wa tro nkwase asem a. Wuni say san nkwase asem ne wa ho ofe no. It automatically it tells me so wajimi. So I have to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
But when you are beautiful and you are coming with a quality content, a very sensible thing, I will know say get away make a be betrayal now. And sometimes what you bring on the table speaks for you, and it speaks about who you are. And sometimes the advice I'll give to them is they should do quality things, bring it on board. People are there to invest. People are ready to invest in people's projects.
Yeah, and also support,
they are very own. Yeah, you should support your own. If you want somebody to support you, you should support someone too. You're not expecting they be at you should support what you're also not support. It's come on, support us, so we also support you. That is it.
Yeah, so
That support.
we'd like to go for
When you support me, I will support you. Yes.
so we'll go for a quick
Simple.
commercial. Before we come back, we'll continue with our story. Stay with us.
Welcome to Aladdin Turkish Restaurant. We do Turkish starters, we do jollof rice, fried rice, we do pizza, we have shawarma, and then we have natural juice and then ice cream. We do delivery services, and we are located at Esano, adjacent to the police station.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. We are still on SDM Showbiz with my panelists here. I have Jason and I have Nina here. We have discussed trending issues, which is Davido and Shatawale having a shade over their new Rolls Royce. We also spoke about Uncle Lebo White, who was addicted to masturbation in the past, and then he has come out to talk about it and shared his experience with us. We also spoke about Sefa opening up that most of the female artists can't bring out their talent because they are not getting people to invest in them because of the perception they have that they want to have their way with them. So moving on with our discussion, we want to discuss our last two stories and then we wrap it up. So we are talking about Tisha. Tisha is an upcoming artist because she's not too known, so she's an upcoming artist signed with Xylophone. She signed on their record label. So in an interview, Tisha has stated when she was asked that which of the artists would she never work with, she mentioned Wendy Shea, that she would never want to work with Wendy Shea or never have a collaboration or a feature with her. And it came as a surprise to a lot of her fans because why would you say you don't want to have a collaboration with her? And then we know that for some time now Wendy Shea and Tisha have not been in good terms with each other. So I want to ask that if these two female artists, we are in the same industry, what will cause the two of you not to be in good terms since you got all are targeting at one thing,
Tisha is young and upcoming.
Yeah, and I think when the Shea was even in the industry before she came.
You see, sometimes this is what we do to ourselves, and then we think people are not supporting it.
Yeah.
But we are not supporting ourselves. Wendy is actually in the industry, as in our buy, and even Tisha, she was signed in by Xylophone,
Yeah.
and Wendy has been with Rough
Rough
Town
Town.
for
A while now, I
a
think.
while now.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe she has her own reasons. Maybe she wants to be signed in or have a collaboration with other artists. But when she's a nice person, she does so many nice songs,
Yeah.
interesting, like fun songs. So she could have her reason, like for her issues. She could have her reason. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yes, what do you think about?
Someone will say there is no a flame without a cause.
Exactly.
Maybe there is something under that they don't want the public to know, or maybe out of jealousy, out of hatred, could also cause for her to pass such a comment. But I, for instance, when Nisha isn't a musician, I know, and I don't know any lady called Wendy Shea. When you ask me, yeah, because I don't know what she's doing, whether music or the nursing
She's into
career
music.
or something. She's
into music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy Shea. Oh.
She's
You see,
into music.
I know Wendy Shea, but I have people who are very close to her, but I don't know what she's doing as a career. I know she's a professional nurse, right? Fine. But, well, Rough Town Records has been tagged with this kind of bad initiatives. Everywhere you go, when you mention Rough Town Records, everyone talks about what's the name?
Ebony.
Yes, because Ebony pushes this brand to a certain level that when you even mention the name, we all remember Ebony.
Yeah.
So I think maybe there's something there that Tisha girl is also looking out to, that hey, you people have to come out with the truth or something, so that
Yeah.
you should know the real deal of you, because you all know the real deal of xylophone.
Yeah.
Xylophone, apart from the
Brouhaha stuff.
brouhaha stuff, we all know the damn deal of
Yeah.
what the name xylophone. But with Love Time Records, well, nothing better
Yeah.
from there.
But I think
I
as
don't-
an upcoming artist,
Yes.
those who are there before you should
Actually-
give them that respect.
actually-
Learn certain things from them.
I
and then-
was coming there, but let me tell you, I thank God that Tisha girl is saying that when Nisha is nothing. Yeah, it's true. When Nisha is nothing, because I don't see her to be the topmost or whoever. He
Yes.
hasn't gotten to that
No,
level.
Jay.
And Tisha can do better. And I believe in those people who believe in themselves. When you can do better, you can come out and say, I can do better than Sarkozy. I will support you. Meaning you know what you can come out with, right?
Okay, so fine, maybe depending on how she said she will never work with Wendy. It depends on how she sounded, because if you sound rude, meaning you don't have the spirit of humility, because you came, this is a very big
And
industry.
do you know something? Maybe that Tisha girl privately has contacted what's the name? Wendy Shea for a collab or for a feature.
Well,
But you might not know, maybe Wendy Shea rejected the lady because she's
But
an
I'm sure if
upcoming
that
artist.
happened, she would have come out to say that.
definitely.
Yeah.
No, we have people like that. They will never say exactly what went on, but they will just come out with this kind of comment with hatred. And I know some people are like that. You get it? So
Okay.
when you say media me baby I will drink me so what does he enjoy?
Oh, Wendy Shea, we love
Yeah.
her songs. Like,
Or-
She's
or-
still into music.
What answer?
Yeah.
How many years now?
Oh, I think for
a
like
long period of time
yeah.
now.
Oh,
Yes.
Because me knew when you say.
Now let's go. Jay doesn't want to know, and everyone.
But what the girl said, yeah, on any
But I don't think she's supposed to, because we can't tell what the future will
Yeah,
bring.
we- so
So
we
you're not
can't
even
conclude on
so you're not supposed to say that.
Because when who say when you say nankasa only future. Only future, only what future change when you say.
When you like Wendy Shea's music, don't say what you are saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
no, but
we are fans of Wendy Shea.
girl ne who say when you say any future.
But it's not who, yeah.
Oh, na so esunu bia ne ne wish ne
Okay,
decide.
okay, yours is also different, mine is also different, now your own is also different. We have different.
And so Natisha kind na me hwe so ebia we say when you say or the when you say ba na ndom so ebia ndom be crap. Yes. And you should know say the word crap can define when you say. So simple.
I think all we've been saying, it all boils down to supporting each other in
Yeah.
the music industry.
It's not about supporting
You-
each other. When you say does crap music, and that Tisha girl doesn't do trap music.
I think that Tisha girl came out with that song True Mood or something.
You know.
And then
You see, a true mood. Well, look
but
at
the
the title.
pronunciation of
True Mood,
some
you
of
know
the
how it was
content,
pronounced?
yeah.
No.
You know how
Which
it was
was
pronounced,
But
Jason?
it's nice, true mood.
True
So
Mood,
when
and
you're in the good mood, something good happen. When you're bad
We
mood,
are talking about the
Chill.
content and the pronunciation
Yeah,
of
You can-
the
you can
words.
give a very good title to
is it
something.
Tisha?
Yeah.
Tisha, I would love to meet you. Okay, I would love to also invest in you one way or the other.
You can have a very good title, but you can have a very good title to a story, but when you are reading the body of the story, it could be senseless.
Yeah.
You haven't listened to the song.
and when
When
you say,
compared to Wendy Shea, we know Wendy Shea has made a lot of
when you say
nice songs.
Nana Peche, sorry, yeah, that's what.
No,
it
he
is.
didn't say that.
He
Also,
said
we
that.
are pressure.
Obi, or say na meti and say Nana Peche.
So,
And the true mood, you know what we're hearing?
It's
Yeah.
true mood.
True mood.
TRUMOOD. True mood. Right.
Okay, fine, we can defend each other.
No, is it?
But I think they should come out with clear
Yes.
and then good content.
Even-
Let us understand
Yeah.
the content of your song.
Yeah. Let's understand.
Yeah.
Like, pronounce words well for us
past
to
one.
hear.
So
You
that
know
true
what
mood.
you want to say.
Rhythm in rhythmically way. When you mention certain words, it doesn't have to come.
Okay, so
out.
the way you are defending Tisha, I should say you should defend Wendy to that
No,
same
no,
way.
no, I
Thank you.
can't-
Now let's go. Let's
Moving on, we'll talk about our last story. We're talking about Ali from Date Rush and Shimaima. You know, Ali, the last season that we watched,
Okay.
or episode that we watched, Ali was chosen by Shimaima, that lady who came on stage with, with a curvy body, with the ass. A lot of people were surprised. A lot of people were
I love that
surprised.
girl.
A lot of people were surprised that
I
how
love
come
her.
this fine lady,
Yeah,
chose Ali.
she should break up with the Ali guy. I
And
I
then,
would handle
Rajesh,
that.
listen to me. And then
I will
in an
handle
interview
that. No, I will handle that.
in an interview with Zion Felix, the lady Shimaima revealed that she has a son, 6-year-old son. And then Ali was surprised in the interview.
Who is
Why-
Ali?
why-
That
why-
ugly thing.
Why should
Ali, no, is
Ali,
it-
wherever you are not. You are so handsome.
No,
Baba,
you are
shouldn't be
very
surprised.
ugly. You
Like,
are very
but
ugly.
you are handsome.
It's
You know-
ugly men that can reject beautiful
Oh,
women.
No,
how?
but just
Because
listen
Ali,
your
but no,
level,
the only thing I'll say-
your level of attraction is very low. That is what I would tell
Ali, you are
you.
handsome.
Listen, you
are
guys
very
should,
handsome.
listen to me.
Ghana most handsome. He has to be fast.
Ah,
And
Adewe.
Oh,
a lot of
please.
people were surprised that the lady Shimaima chose Ali as her date on the show. And then in an interview, the lady revealed that she has a son, and Ali was surprised. Ali said, you should have told me that you had a son, and I would have accepted you the same way, like that. But the lady hid the fact that she had a son from Ali on the show, and we want to talk about that.
Ali,
you think
this shouldn't be a surprise to you. It happens. There's nothing new. The fact that you are handsome doesn't mean we should. Let me set
No,
what
but
I'm talking about.
I think that the lady shouldn't have hidden, this is a
Oh,
sensitive.
actually,
No,
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 there's time for
it's-
everything. He has his
it's-
own reasons, and maybe he has
that
a good
segment,
time.
that segment,
But
everything
first of
about
all,
it
first
is.
of all, I want to ask that what do you think about Date Rush? Your perception about it.
I know it's just a child play. That's all I will say.
And Nina, what do you also think about it? Because it's a show. It's a show for the youth.
We love this trash. It's a nice content. Like this youth, and then I'm also a youth. They come there to
Trying to find love.
yeah, we are finding love every day. But it looks like Ali's phone is oversized. Like Ali, you saw
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
right. That's what I
You
also
saw
thought.
it. Like Ali.
But I think the Bible was there.
But it could be there for when I saw it, all this and it won't last. It could end with tears.
But
and
a
then
lot of people are in a relationship, with people that
fine.
are
Okay,
way
now Ali is complaining
out of
now.
their league.
Ali is complaining now.
Ali isn't complaining, but the only problem Ali has is that the lady should have, told
Oh, but this one
her,
is
told
so
him.
news.
Oh,
Why should he be
I think whatever goes
But-
on over there is just an act.
Nina, let me
Right.
ask you. So, if you're in a relationship with a guy and then the guy comes to tell you that I have a child somewhere,
Okay, fine. Like,
no, before even your relationship, the man didn't tell you. Later, the man told you that he has
It's
a child
fine,
somewhere.
it's heartbreaking.
Would you? Yeah.
it's hard.
So we should
But
understand
we
that.
should- yes, I understand Ali so well, but the lady might have a time. I don't want to tell Ali now. I'll tell Ali later. But Ali had to find out in time. Ali, pray. Why did you have to find out in time? No, you should. You should take your time, Like you should take your time. But if Ali likes the girl, definitely everything around the girl must be loved
Yeah,
by
Ali
so-
says that even if he had known before, he would have still
And yeah,
accepted
she's feeling
Shimaima.
like that.
That isn't a problem.
But my problem
because
is that-
no one would have to come on the national television to expose her privacy. No,
It's so early
this
like
one
that.
it's a date rush. It just you see, they should let you know that everything that goes on there is an act. It's not a real thing.
But some people have
But
come
I
out of
don't
that
like-
show with a healthy relationship.
Yes, fine.
And who are they?
A couple of them.
No,
Couple of them. So
it's
Yeah, at the time it's not far spent. We would have mentioned
Yeah.
let's type their names
But
for
for
you.
me, I think
and they are doing well.
I think
that
that's a good
Ali,
initiative.
that Ali guy, I'm warning you. Leave that guy alone.
Ali, wherever
Leave
you are,
that
shout
girl
out to
alone.
Ali. Like,
Yeah,
Okay,
shout out
I'm
to
interested
Ali.
in her. I would want to. Add her to my lovely
Ali
girls.
never wanted to give up at the first place.
Yeah.
He went all the
But that
energy
girl
he
is beautiful.
came. Ali, it's Ali I'm talking
Ali
about
is
right
ugly.
now. Ali Ali, shout out to
He
you,
is
big up to
ugly.
you wherever you are. We love you.
He is ugly,
I-
right?
Yeah, and Ali, I think you should, take it cool with
Yeah.
Shimaima,
Because he is ugly.
Take it cool, and then we hope that your relationship is really going to end well,
Yeah.
and then something fruitful or something meaningful is going to come out from your relationship. So this is where we bring our show. I'd like to give a shout out to anyone.
I want to give shout out to Ali. Ali, big up to you wherever you are. I think the next Ghana most handsome. You have to be part.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he has
An ugly thing
yes,
like that.
And then big up to young and upcoming musicians.
You are very
like,
ugly.
Step up your effort.
You
Don't
are very,
expect-
very ugly.
Don't mind Jason. Don't expect anybody to invest in you before you stand on your feet to work.
You are very
No.
ugly.
Please stand up and work for yourself before somebody will see something good in you and invest into you. Thank you.
But listen, your last
Oh,
words.
Fair Afrique Ghana Limited. Fair Afrique, it's chocolate producing company. Very, very delicious chocolate.
Yeah, Jason, you have to employ me. I can do delivery for you.
Guys, you just go in there, order for your chocolate, and Charlie, Ubehu performance no. Oh yeah, Berman now offer. Oh your bounce now offer. Oh sexual.
Ish.
Then
Yeah.
I think we need to
Ghana
try
cocoa-
this chocolate.
Ghana cocoa is doing well.
Yeah, Ghana
Like,
cocoa is doing well.
So thank you for honoring my show. Unfortunately, this is where we bring SDM Showbiz to an end. I hope you have been entertained and informed. Thank you for joining us. For more information, follow us on our social media platform on our website www.sdmnewsonline, on Facebook SDM, on Twitter at SDMGH, and on our YouTube channel SDMGH TV. Don't forget this show was sponsored by Aladdin Turkish Restaurant, and they're located on Betisano Road adjacent to the police station, and also Nalis Clothing located at Alajo. My name is Shika. Thanks for staying with us. See you next time. Bye.